the hell? The link worked for me. I tried it. This is what happened. I tried clicking on the link with my phone just now. It's working, so why? Somebody try clicking on the link, okay? I'll put it back in the chat. Try clicking on that. See, it's working for me. Why? I don't. Ugh. This is so frustrating. Wild Bill's here. Hold on. There you are. What's up?
Well, I'm just wondering. I got on.
Yeah, you got on. And I just tried it with my cell phone, even though I'm still live. I tried it with my cell phone, and it seemed to work.
Are you hearing an echo?
No echo. Battery
Okay,
said he tried. Yeah, Battery said he tried joining the last stream, but he couldn't do it. So maybe it was just I had to refresh. But as far as Wizard goes, that makes no sense.
I don't know.
Ah, a lot of frustration tonight.
But he said he's having technical difficulties, so.
Yeah. I don't know. So how's things going on your end?
Good. I'm doing good. I'm just I just left and tried to get on a few times. Miriam sends me a message and says that I was ignoring her. I wonder if it was when I was backstage trying to get on, and she might have made a comment or something, and I didn't respond to it.
Yeah.
So
Often
I don't have any.
it's
I don't
hard to
have.
see everybody.
Yeah, I don't have a reason to ignore anybody.
Yeah. Well, I think she knows.
I get ignored. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
And Colonel Shaw.
Yep, Colonel Shaw. Well, I hope he's not shadow banned. That would suck.
I don't know. It's happened to me before, so.
Yeah.
And then Carpenter's not coming back on, supposedly. I don't know if I can actually believe that.
Really?
Yeah, so Dallas made a comment that Carpenter wasn't coming back on, so I don't know where this is coming from. It doesn't sound like the way Carpenter rolls.
Yeah, because he was on last night. Everything was cool last night.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that Caitlin Bennett thing is just crazy, huh? And the police just sat there.
Caitlin Bennett, yeah, I don't know anything about Caitlin Bennett.
Yeah. I wonder if Wizard's watching.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. Thank you, Tanya, for responding to that. I didn't see that she'd even made any comments to me, so I definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try to ignore her. She's always been nice to me.
Yeah.
Everybody's been nice to me. Everybody's been nice. But
yeah.
a lot of people, sometimes they vent and they probably aren't paying attention to other people's comments and things get misunderstood.
Right. Well, like I told everybody, even on my channel too, with what's going on here, that I don't want the even drama on my channel or anybody's channel. Like if anybody has a problem with somebody, you handle that personally.
Yeah, because I'm not into drama either. I don't do drama.
Yeah,
Tanya, you did such a freaking good job last night. That was so entertaining.
she makes me laugh.
That was so entertaining. She's and I remember her saying that she got a upgrade on her job, which congratulations on that. I hope that goes well for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wizard, are you here listening in, or are you? He's probably still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's preoccupied with something probably. You
Yeah.
got a lot going on over there.
Yeah, he sure does.
He's a good guy too. He's got a great sense of humor.
Oh yeah, he does.
Always appreciate a good sense of humor.
Yeah, you have to these days. You really do. It seems like a lot of people are just so uptight lately, and just everyone's in a
Well,
mood.
there is a lot going on.
Yeah.
Uh, the news says he's on the phone with Wizard right now.
Oh, okay.
He spelled it weird though. which, which with
We love the good canoes. Wonder if he tries clicking on the link, it works for him. Yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about.
well, um, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. That's the thing. A lot of people are upset because I'm personally really pissed at Bill Barr because I'm not seeing any results. I
Yeah,
mean, 3 freaking years have gone by, and we went through Sessions and now Bill Barr, and still no arrests.
yeah,
And these people have blatantly done illegal things. I say, whatever the crimes are, the most recent crimes, prosecute them and then bring in the other stuff later. But prosecute them for their most recent crimes,
hmm
you know, and because I mean, we could go back to Hillary's crimes all the way back to, um, Chappaqua. We could go all the way back to Arkansas, with Bill and that thing that they did with these the Whitewater and the missing, Vince Foster, supposedly suicide when he was shot in the back of the head. I mean, let's get some facts in there.
yeah,
But if we prosecuted somebody like Hillary, it
hmm
would have to, for her most recent crimes, that's where you drag her into court, and then all the other stuff that's piled up, you bring it up later. But that's the way I think.
right, right.
It's not that complicated. There's so much dirt on her. I mean, you, she could be fried to the moon and back, but it's got to get cleaned out. Something's got to
Right.
be done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I think it's funny that Michael Bloomberg's even considering it. It's like, dude, you're stupid. You really want to lose. Oh, good
Bloomberg.
Lord.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, really?
yeah, he was
And then
considering a VP pick for
somebody
her.
said today they were going to put Michelle. That Michelle was going to be his running mate. Michelle,
Oh,
Big Mike the Sasquatch.
right. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, good Lord. That's the last thing we need, too. Oh, I've already had enough of that.
It traumatized our country. Everybody's lost respect for our government. We've, everybody.
Right.
And now Tanya's sitting over there in freaking Canada, and she's probably, I can just imagine. I mean, I don't live in Canada, but I know Canadians, and I can just. Oh my gosh! Oh, you poor girl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
No,
Trudeau. Ugh.
I can't imagine putting up with that idiot.
See, she should just move down here to the States, and everybody that. Well, I don't know if it's a better choice, actually.
Well, yeah, yeah. There's some
Geographic.
benefits, but yeah. I mean, I've always visited Canada, never lived in Canada, never would want to.
Well, geographically, I think Canada is just a gorgeous place. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
I've been up there to Alberta, and I have my people in my family have lived up there in Calgary and stuff. So
yeah,
it's a beautiful.
yeah.
It's got a lot going for it. A lot of resources in Canada. Yeah, freaking. That's right. I said that, Colonel Shaw. Freaking this, freaking that.
Oh yeah, yep. They don't they got like that free healthcare for everybody thing in Canada or something? Like it's all one free healthcare system. I believe
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
yeah.
and and it's so expensive. I hear too for them, for even people who have diabetes to even buy their medication, that it's out of control. They come to the States, in fact, to get their diabetes medicine, which is crazy.
Well, aren't Michelle? Aren't you up there in upstate New York or?
Yeah, I'm more by the area Pennsylvania border, like Jamestown, New York area. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm
Well,
further
so
away from New York City, so
oh yeah.
thank goodness.
When's Colonel Shaw going to get up on here? He ought to get on the screen one of these times.
Yeah, absolutely. Or canoes when he's done.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Colonel Shaw is in Europe, isn't he? I
I
think he's in
believe so.
Holland. He's in the Netherlands.
As I believe so. Got some Trump rallies coming up this week. I can't wait.
Hey, the other thing too is, in a lot of ways, I'm like Carpenter Patriot in the sense that I used to cuss an awful lot. So I realize that you fill in words like freaking instead of the other F word. I've
Right,
kind of
right.
tried to tone down my rhetoric a little bit
Yeah. Well, like
because
last night, I told him not to even apologize because I'm just as frustrated, you know, with the DOJ and the FBI and the Democrats. It's just the deep state. All of it is just, I've never seen anything like this before.
sometimes to express ourselves, nothing else will suffice than a good cuss word.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to let it out. I don't know. I just hope William Barr does his job.
Well, I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes because I think Bill Barr is working on things re- uh, having to do with the border right now.
Yeah.
He's been setting up court systems down there so that uh, he's setting up judges and all that along the border. I was reading some article about it a while back. So that when they get them in custody, that they are detaining them. We know they're detaining them, uh, and a lot of these people have a criminal history, and that's the reason they tried to sneak across. The
Right.
ones without a criminal history, they come and go through the gates all the time. Not a problem. I mean, they drive from Juarez into El Paso and go to work every day and then back home again in Mexico on the Mexican side.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really anything. If they came in legally, there's not anything keeping them back. It is difficult to get a green card, but that's not what they don't want to get a green card.
Right.
They don't want and it's just because they don't want to. For one reason is they may have a past that would prevent them from coming in.
Mm-hmm.
It's a large part of it right there. And uh, the other thing is, I'm thinking because we have a lot of undocumented aliens here in this area, and I think the other part of it is a lot of employers don't like to hire them unless they're undocumented
Mm-hmm.
because they can keep everything under the radar.
Right.
See, you don't have to have workers' comp on them if they get injured on the job. They just got to take care of it on their own because they're, or try to find a way to get medical help from the system that is willing to give somebody medical help. So there was a lot of provisions for illegals in the United States to get medical treatment,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of disappearing now.
Right.
It's going to get really hard for them.
Oh yeah.
And then there's an actual farm workers, agricultural workers, migrant status where they don't have to get a green card, where they can just come in and work in the fields and go back.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't. Tanya says she was raised not to swear. You're raised that way doesn't mean you live it though, right?
Yeah. Once in a while, I'll let one slip or two. I married a truck driver, so yeah.
Well, that was my last profession, was driving a truck. I still have my CDL.
That's awesome.
So,
You make good money
you
having your CDL nowadays. Absolutely.
not really. Well, not really. It used
Well,
to be
my husband
huge.
did. Yeah, my husband used to work for Conway Freight, so they're top pay right
Oh,
now.
I drove for Werner for 6 years,
Oh, okay.
and that was my first driving gig,
Yeah.
and I was in the flatbed division. Tanya says I've dated a lot of truck drivers.
Mm,
Well, all truck drivers aren't the same. A lot of us have different personalities.
that's right. That's right. I used to love it because, when we first got married, he used to work a lot, so then he didn't have to annoy me all the time. He was only at work. And then when we started having kids, I was like, "You better switch to days because I'm about to pull my hair out."
Yeah.
Wizard is going to reboot his modem and try to get back. I'll hop on the stream in about 10 minutes. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Cool. I'll hang out here, and help you keep things going so you don't run out of stuff to talk about. Because we
Right?
don't. Well, we really your channel's different and you do things differently. You're a lot like a talk show host.
Yeah.
Wizard has just kind of got this little thing where we just kind of kick back and talk about whatever.
Right. Yeah. So it is different, little different for me. So I do run out of things to talk about and stuff and that. And it's not like I want to take over the show. And of course, I want people to join, but it's just like,
Yeah, I know a lot of crude oil drivers because I did a lot of work in the refineries
mhm,
as working as a security EMT,
right,
and I talked with a lot of these guys. Are probably the top paid. They pull double trailers, and they're probably the top paid in the trucking industry. I'm thinking because
right.
they're has and and they run out to the oil fields. And I'm going to tell you, out here, Colonel Shaw, you going to work? Okay, have
Good night,
have a
buddy.
good one. God bless.
Yeah, work safe.
Uh, but they go out to the oil fields, and the oil fields in the mountains out here are nasty. So I mean, they have to chain up.
Hmm.
Uh, they have to chain up. They're pulling doubles with a loaded freaking double. double trailers loaded with crude and trying to get out through these dirt roads. And I mean, they come out just caked in mud and everything. And I know some of them. There's this little old guy. He's throwing chains on there, and I think he's like 70, you know, and he's just a little old guy, and he's out there throwing those chains on that freaking truck, and he's making bank, and than he's got more money than anybody I know. I mean, well, not more than Donald Trump, but I mean in the trucking industry, because he's been doing it his whole life, and he's still working at 70 years old.
Right.
And they run out to right on the border of Wyoming and Utah.
Okay.
That's where the oil fields are. There's a big um, dam out there, great big reservoir,
Hmm.
and the name of the reservoir it's called Flaming Gorge Reservoir. So there's this whole area out there that's just the natives, the tribe out there have leased it to the oil companies. So everybody in the tribe is getting dividends, and there's not very many people in the tribe out
Right.
there uh, in that area.
Yeah, I saw that, Battery.
Oh yeah, freaking Obama tried that a long time ago.
Yeah, he's been trying it a couple times, and it's always backfired on him. I'll be right back,
Yeah.
Bill. If you could just handle the panel real quick. I got to use the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll just talk to people here in the chat and just sit there and look at my Buffalo Bill face there. Dershowitz says lawsuit is coming after docs prove Obama requested investigation on behalf of Soros. Well, I think Obama is getting a battery. I think Obama is getting investigated right now for starting Spygate because he was spying on Trump. Yeah, globalists do fear Trump. That's true. I'm 100% on board with Trump. You know, I know not everything's going the way we think it should, but he's always like several steps ahead of the deep state and the globalists. And the globalists are these clowns. It used to be the CFR, the Council on Foreign Relations, and they just keep morphing into these different things. Tony the Tiger, what is he doing wrong? What's who doing wrong? God bless Trump. Yep. Pedophiles fear Trump. That's true. We need one like Trump in Canada. Yep. Well, you got a royal that's moving to Canada, from what I understand. Prince Harry. Maybe he could be the Marquis. He's going to be the new Marquis of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Trudeau's never going to come back. He may never even come back to Canada because he is under serious scrutiny right now.
Right.
Why do people hate Trump so much?
I think it's more personal because a lot
Why
of
do
people
they
by
love him
me.
so much?
Well, because he's
I
doing so
mean,
much for the economy. I mean, he's done tremendous things for our country. What he's done for Israel, all him keeping his promises. Not a lot of presidents or people who've run for president have kept their promises. So.
well, who's the people that are pushing all the hate on Trump? We know that it's mostly the fake news media.
Mm-hmm.
And, and they're pushing that, and there's a lot of people that watch TV all the freaking time.
Right.
And this is why. This is why. I mean, they think if it's on the TV, it's got to be the gospel truth. And they're brainwashed. Trump is the only thing we've got going for us right now. We lose Trump, guess what we're gonna have after that?
What's that?
Well, I mean, what would happen if anything did happen to Trump? I'm serious. This country would go right straight down the tubes.
Oh
He's the
yeah.
only thing keeping us. I mean, right now our Constitution's hanging by a thread.
Yep. That's right.
So we've got. And we did get a victory. Let's talk about our victories that we're having right now. I mean, not. I know there's a lot of negative stuff going on that we could focus on, but I want to focus on some victories because the negatives I know about them, and most of us do. But what about the victories? Because nobody wants to talk about the victories that are happening. Like Ralph Northam, did you know that his gun ban bill fell flat on the floor
Mm-hmm.
in Virginia? Yep, that's what I've just been reading that. I saw it on Twitter and stuff too.
Yeah. I do. I absolutely he'll take the popular vote. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And people got to realize too, though. I mean, President Trump's not going to be president forever. We have to prepare for that and who's going to run after him? I'd like to see Don Jr. run, maybe Jim Jordan or Doug Collins, but we definitely need somebody who's going to be just like Trump and keep what Trump has done for our country and not do opposite. So, but I
Well,
can see Don Jr. running. Go ahead.
Michelle, uh, that is a major victory right there because they voted it down,
Mm-hmm.
and I will attribute that. I think we should attribute that to God. Because a lot of people were praying against that,
Oh
and a
yeah.
lot of people showed up. A lot of people showed up to the steps of the Virginia Capitol during that rally,
Mm-hmm.
and I impressed on their minds. We will not have any of it.
That's right.
We won't have it. You tried to do a gun ban, a gun confiscation thing, we ain't having it. They flipped all those counties in Virginia into sanctuary Second Amendment sanctuary counties,
Mm-hmm.
and rightfully so. And there we were even talking about joining the parts of the state that were not blue with West Virginia, and I
Right.
think that was something that really scared the crap out of them.
Yeah. I
If it
agree.
didn't, they're stupid. If it didn't scare them, they're dumber than we thought.
Yep. I totally agree.
And Trudeau barely made it on that election in Canada. That's true. There's a lot of people he almost didn't make it. And they said
Yeah,
that he
I
lost.
remember that.
She said Trudeau lost the popular vote. Yeah, but I don't know how he got reelected. I just don't know. I
Yep.
just don't know.
I say the same thing about Como and all of them. I just don't get it because when they announced Como won the governor, the polls were just getting ready to close. I remember I voted late that evening, and there was people still in the parking lot when they announced he won. It's like no way they could have gotten the count and added everybody's vote. Literally, he won within 2 minutes past 9 o'clock. I was fabricated. I was like unfriggin' believable. And only way he keeps winning is by New York City.
Tanya, do they have an electoral college like we do here in Canada? Yeah, it's a minority government.
Right.
Well, oh, okay, they do that instead of impeachment. Is they force another election to be called.
Uh-huh.
Trump is taking Oregon. I don't doubt that.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I drive a truck. I drive a truck. I was
Mm-hmm.
delivering. I was delivering to some feed plants down in Oregon, in Portland, right outside of Portland. Everybody that worked in there, they were like, they're pro Second Amendment. They didn't like this um, mayor that they have over there in Portland. They don't like Antifa. Even the Hispanics there, they were like, shit, I got guns, dude. Like, cool, right on. They're as redneck as freaking white guys are. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I hate. I'm saying that in a as a term of endearment. Redneck is a cool thing.
Right.
Out here. Yep.
Wheeler.
Yeah, Ted Wheeler, whatever, freaking idiot.
Not too familiar who he is.
He's the mayor of Portland. He's the one that's actually told the cops to stand down and let Antifa run everything. Yeah, it's not good. Oregon is an awesome state, and I know they're pro Second Amendment and they love the Constitution and they love the country, and I'm sure they're Trump voters. The only there I know there's a lot of Oregonians that are Trump supporters, and Washington too. Washington has a pocket up there in Seattle that kind of kept everything blue, but I think a lot of people are turning away from the Democrat Party. They're walking away. That walk away thing is really happening.
Oh yeah, I see it all the time when someone uploads their video on the Walk Away YouTube channel, or they tweet out their story or tweet out how they walked away or how long they've been a part of the other party. It is pretty amazing to watch. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's protecting Antifa. Ted Wheeler is. They don't like him. A lot of people are sick and tired of Ted Wheeler. They want to get rid of him. And I know that these Antifa clowns are nothing more than just paid by Soros. I don't think all of them are, but I think there are ringleaders that are paid by Soros. But it's not like paid directly by Soros. It doesn't say George Soros on the check. They're paid through George Soros's other organizations that he's got, and he's got a whole ton of them, and he funnels money into them, and then they do these community organizing things like Obama, community organizer.
Right.
Soros is the problem. He is the problem. He's the problem in every country right now. Everybody wants Soros in prison. Italy hates Soros. Italians hate Soros.
Oh yeah, the Jews too.
Yeah. The Germans, I don't think the Germans like Soros. They don't like Angela Merkel. They want to get rid of her.
Well,
They can't get rid of her.
I know, right?
Yeah. Angela Merkel.
The link? Oh, Canoe? Okay, hold on one second, buddy. I'm happy to give it to you.
Fraulein Nincompoop.
There you go, Canoes. I wonder if Wizard tried rebooting his thing yet.
He hasn't commented yet. I am reading the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on that too.
Helmut Kohl. Yeah, he was good. I remember Helmut Kohl.
Yeah. I'm not going to stay up too late tonight, guys. Just let you know, I got a doctor appointment tomorrow I'm looking forward to. There you go. Battery's there. Hey there, battery.
Hey.
Glad this link stuff works.
I was stationed over in Germany, and George Bush came through our airfield. We flew him over to Grafenwehr, and we put a show on for him and Helmut Kohl using our scout helicopters, our Hueys, our Cobras, and then the A-10. It was awesome.
I was in Germany for a year and a half.
So I got to see George Bush, Senior.
Cool.
But I was there
World War II hero.
When I was in Germany, the wall was still up.
Oh, wow.
It was up when I was there, too. I was there in 87.
Okay.
I was there.
85, 87.
1980 to 1981 is when I was there.
I was still in high school.
Yeah.
Canoes to the moon.
I'm not a fan of George Bush. I never liked him.
I liked Senior, but for some reason, I voted for Perot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too.
Later on, I learned a little bit, and I thought, well, I should have voted for George Senior.
Yeah.
Instead of Perot. But Junior, I did not like.
Yeah, nobody liked Junior or Jeb.
I didn't like either one.
Yeah, me neither.
Jeb was a good
couldn't
governor. I didn't like him.
I only voted for Bush on his second term for Baby Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I voted for him twice. That was because the Democrats didn't have anything worthwhile.
Right. Hey, Canoe, did you talk to Wizard?
He was too establishment.
Yeah, I talked to him for a couple minutes.
Did he say he was going to try coming on?
Oh no! Don't stick the goat on.
The last thing that he can do on his end, he said he was going to reboot his modem and see if it frees up that socket that was used up on StreamYard. If not, he's going to have to wait for StreamYard to reset their server, or he'll have to call them. But just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
My camera looks awful tonight. What the fuck?
It looks like you're in a smoking
yeah, it's like
poker
the
room.
lens is all fogged up or something. I don't know.
Oh, foggy. Well, I got this light behind us.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go dark because I can't drive with the light on.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you.
Let's see something
Get
here.
the shirt.
Oh, too dark.
I better turn off. If I turn on my GPS, it's going to mute this StreamYard, and I won't be able to hear anybody.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use the GPS. I know how to get home.
Yeah, I can see you, Crow. Good to see you, Crow. Hey, Kay,
Crow.
good to see you. We got Kay in the house. We got Crow.
So how'd you come up with the name Crow Minion?
I like that Crow Minion. That's awesome. So how you doing tonight, or this evening, Canoe?
I'm not too happy with all the drama earlier, but we're not going to go into that.
Yeah.
He's the goat. I cannot read the chat, sorry.
So
I'll give you for sure.
So canoes to the moon, Tanya would be like cows to the moon? No, moose. Moose to the moon.
Goats to the moon.
Moose to the moon.
Goats. Hey.
Like that old Muppet routine. Goats in space.
Put pigs on the moon and the Muslims will stay away.
So
there you go.
Do you realize how old Bernie Sanders would be if he did 2 terms?
How old would he be?
I think he'd be like 87 years old.
Wow.
By the time he got through the second term.
Reagan used to be the oldest. Now it's Trump. Sanders would be the oldest then.
Could you imagine?
By the way,
the hell?
not going to stroke in 2 years in the second term. Trump is not going to have a stroke. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Trump is not going to have a stroke. No.
Yeah.
Trump
I don't
oldest,
believe
but
that.
He seems to be getting younger.
Yeah, I believe the same thing. When I don't know, I forgot who said that. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. I believe God's got his arm around our president, and he takes good care of himself health wise. He's like very anal. He's got some OCD. I'm sure he takes his vitamins and sees the doctors when he needs to. And he's got his wife too that keeps an eye on him too. So
he eats lots of carrots.
Yeah.
That's why he's orange.
Cheetos. Cheetos. I thought it was Cheetos.
Cheetos.
No, actually, orange. Orange skin comes from too much beta carotene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Oh, I think he's healthy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he just had physical.
I've never seen anybody get younger like this.
Yeah.
Especially in that job.
Oh,
he does drink Diet Coke.
He's about the same age as Bill Clinton. Look at Bill.
The worst thing he does is drinks Diet Coke and eats a steak every now and then. That's about it.
Diet Coke and steak. No.
Well, he's got to get. Trump has got to keep his testosterone levels up. He's freaking married to to a woman who's a supermodel.
Right? Yeah.
I saw this meme shows Obama saying, "How do you sleep at night?" And he says, "I sleep very well next to a supermodel."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you can tell she keeps him in check.
And she still looks excellent.
Classiest first lady since Nancy.
Okay, Wizard, sounds good. Hopefully tomorrow, which is already today, hopefully you'll be able to figure it out.
Well, we didn't.
Like Melania can be so classy when she came from such poor roots.
Yep. People don't realize she can speak, I don't know, like 5 different languages. She's really smart.
She's from Slovenia.
That's actually pretty common for people that live in that area because those countries are so small and they're neighbored by so many other countries that it's just, the way that they live over there is to be multilingual.
I met a young lady on a train in Austria. She spoke such perfect English, I thought she was from California. Turned out she was from Norway. She spoke 7 languages.
Yeah.
Okay. Wiz says, I have rebooted my modem and everything I can now, so I will have to wait till tomorrow to get a hold of StreamYard.
Yeah. You're wonderful too, Wizard.
Well, hopefully Wizard makes this a learning experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
In the military, every time we're getting ready for an inspection by some organization within the military, we always have a practice run. And we hoped everything went wrong so that we learn.
That's right.
Used our mistakes for a learning experience.
Yeah. So good to see everybody.
Wiz, you can just hang out in the chat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you can do right now.
Chat. Yeah, he's okay. We got this, bro.
I have 4 jobs in the military. I started out working on scout helicopters, which was kind of fun. Got to fly in the front seat a lot. And then I worked on Hueys. And then I left the Army Guard. Army, I worked on Scout. And then in the Army Guard, I worked on Hueys. Then I got out of that because I wasn't getting enough work on the Hueys. also I went over to the Air National Guard and worked on ground radios, which is HF, and went over to the wideband SATCOM and back to HF.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's awesome.
I was more a ground pounder in the Air Guard than I was in the Army. My brother joked about that. He was air freight.
Mm-hmm.
He used to fuel planes in Germany, and he had some stories. He was fueling up some Mirage jets. Those are a workout. While you're fueling it up, you got to bounce on the wing, or it doesn't get full.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are a piece of, we have a cuss jar.
Right. How's all the weather by you guys? It's like, I don't know. Last time I checked was like 20 degrees. It was freezing cold this morning. Hey, Kay's waiting to get on. KK.
It's cloudy, about 45.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good. It's good to see you.
Are you the one on
Hi, Kay.
How good is it?
Look at that hair. Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look like
It's
the
a
hero.
big mess right now.
Yeah.
Look like the girl on Brave.
Oh, what?
Like the girl on Brave.
I hear that a lot. Oh. How are you guys?
Doing good. Doing good.
I haven't been
Hanging out.
around much lately.
Yeah.
I understand some kind of crap went down tonight. I don't know.
Terrible.
Well, it was a continuation of crap from last week.
Oh, well.
It
I'd rather
kind of came
not.
to a head tonight, but we're not talking about it. So.
Yeah, no. I'd much rather not do that anyway. Oh. Hold on one second.
Jack, Mr. Jack, the Great Jack, says SteamYard has a pushing virus and a few of servers. Some
Jack
issues still.
says,
Yeah, we got it.
Are we at risk on StreamYard?
Huh. See, I had no issues at all. So.
What is wrong with it?
Well, Wiz is having trouble. Wiz is locked out of StreamYard right now.
Oh, sure.
He started a stream earlier, and somehow when he disconnected, it didn't disconnect his system completely.
Be right
and now
back.
he can't log into it at all. So he's going to call StreamYard tomorrow.
So, how is everybody doing? I really haven't been around for anything lately. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. We've just been following news. We were talking earlier today about Virginia and how some of the gun issues did not pass.
That's awesome.
I don't know much of the specifics. Wiz was talking about it earlier.
Gotcha. Yeah, the whole situation it's crazy.
Trying the same thing in Oklahoma.
Oh, can't hear. Battery, was that you?
Yeah, they're trying the same thing in Oklahoma they tried in Virginia.
Yeah, I heard that. We'll see, though. I mean,
they're going after the
in
gun.
the end, it's only going to be one way, so.
They're going after the Second Amendment states.
What's that?
They're going after the Second Amendment states.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But we all know how that ends.
It's a good thing.
I just wish they'd get over. I wish they'd get it over with sooner. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, that just sucks, Jack.
I can't see the chat, guys. I'm sorry. So
it's okay.
Hold on. Let me pull up the Discord second. Oh, is it streaming to the Discord?
I don't know. Good question. I don't know if he's got Discord connected or not. What just happened?
I have no idea.
Wow, Kay just disappeared.
And
so did
Bill.
Battery.
And Battery, yeah.
I'm wondering if someone hacked the Steam yards, and
well, that's what Jack was just saying. They have some viruses in some of their servers. He said
it's restreaming on Restream. Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of the name of it. Restream, that's it. Yeah. That's just crazy. I know I saw him say that, but I don't understand what any of that means because I'm not computer tech illiterate. Yeah. But if that's the case, would that permanently stop somebody? I mean, you would think.
No, I don't know the whole technical aspect of it, but they have multiple servers. They just have to isolate the ones that are affected and, shut them down, clean them up. Their IT guys know how to do all that shit.
Okay. Yeah, he just said, no, they are shutting servers down and reopening others, so they are what is that? Apologizing in a welcome area. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're working on it, so.
Got it.
Just keep an eye on the backstage in case any of those guys are trying to get back in.
Well, I ignored. Well, I'm not even going to mention the name. The one. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, there will be no trouble and drama on this channel, along with mine. So when I stream on my channels, I do not want to hear anything about it either. What's a jelly bean? Yes, I got it. 10 o'clock, I think it is. Yeah, 10 o'clock appointment at the doctor's. I switched primary care doctors, so I like to get back on some of my medications.
Yeah, I got to go to court in the morning. So
fun, wow. Court's always fun.
Well, the courthouse. I don't have a court hearing or anything. I got to talk to some people.
I'll put the link in, Battery. I'm not going to be staying up too much longer. I don't know what time it is here. It's like 1:53. Yeah,
it's 1:45 here.
So I'll probably go to bed in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. But yeah, hop on and back on there. You can. Normally I would just stay up longer, but I don't want to be like falling asleep in the doctor's chair. It was lagging on your end? Yeah. Well, Jack said they're going to be working on it, so. Hopefully it'll be all working by later. Battery's back and Kay's back. There you go.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, Google does suck. We've been saying that for a while now. Google definitely sucks, especially for conservatives.
I don't think I ever seen Kay.
I was using the phone. Really?
Really? She used to do Sensor Wars too.
I haven't been around in a while.
I've seen her in chat. I haven't seen her face.
Oh, okay.
Well,
there
my face.
We got the best looking women on our side.
Oh, thank you. Make me
always.
Yeah, we got sexy goats too.
Sexy goats.
Hey, I said earlier that Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are about the same age.
Yep.
Look how old Bill Clinton looks.
Oh, well, he's married to that old hag, so that's what does it to him.
That could be it.
You know, marriage can do it to you. Could you imagine being married to that?
That's a nightmare.
That's
Did you see when Trump got in when they were in the inauguration and Melania came down the steps and Bill Clinton was looking at her hardcore like, oh yeah, baby, and then Hillary gave him that SOB look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was so funny. Yeah, she's like, she caught him right in the act and she gave him that look. It was so funny.
Right, here's a joke. Here's a joke for you.
What?
Why did Bill Clinton cross the road?
I don't know. Tell me.
Because his dick was stuck in the chicken.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's bad.
What do you call Bill Clinton's presidency?
You guys heard my...
Why what?
My joke, right?
Go ahead.
My horrible joke that everybody was all about for a long time. So, did you hear about the new Muslim sex dolls?
No.
Well, they blow themselves up.
That one is good. That was bad. That was good.
It's horrible, but it is what it is.
It's the truth, right? That is a good one. I like that. Oh boy.
So,
What do you call
Wiz is locked out of StreamYard, huh?
What's
Apparently.
What do you call Bill Clinton's presidency?
What?
Sex between the bushes.
Oh, that's some fucked up shit.
I think that is good.
That's funny.
That is funny. The guy's a pervert.
Yeah.
I hope they investigate Epstein.
What's that?
I hope they're still investigating Epstein. So they'll get something on Bill.
So, I haven't been keeping up a whole lot. Mostly anything I've been keeping up on lately is just the virus. Like, I've really been offline for a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah.
But, somebody was saying that they're actually talking about, like, Trump is actually thinking about pardoning Roger Stone.
Well,
he never said those words, though.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But in reality, he shouldn't have to.
Well, honestly, I think there's just too much shit behind it that he's not going to do it.
Well, you should have been here the other night. We had a long discussion about this, and Carpenter Patriot had some really good points on it.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I love
All General Flynn did was he cheated on his wife. And he could have been used by the Russians. That's all he did.
Yeah, everything that they got Roger Stone on, it's process crimes.
Yeah.
Misremembering details
my phone's about to die.
Okay, well, give it a good burial.
But I'm gonna plug it in, and I'll sit in for a little bit and listen in and be in the chat a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make myself a sandwich and plug this.
We're only going to be live for like another 10-15 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I will try to get on with you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
I've been terrible at keeping up with anybody lately, so.
Yeah. Well, I figured you've been busy or something. Hey, Bruce. Good to see you, Bruce.
Well, and Michelle, text me whenever, or call. You got my number. You can call or text me whenever. I usually answer my phone.
All right, sounds good. Like I said, I got a doctor appointment tomorrow, but whatever. I'll text whoever tomorrow or whatever. Actually, it's today. It's just a couple hours.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, today. All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
You
Yeah, you
too.
too.
And I will tune in for a little bit while I go and
Sounds
make a
good.
sandwich.
The
All right.
Huckleberry.
Sorry I haven't been around, guys.
That's all right.
Being a little bit more
Life gets us busy sometimes.
active. All right.
I'm home.
Have a good night, guys.
You too.
Bye.
See ya.
And battery. Yep, battery's still there. Doug's right down below me. Durr.
It does.
Wife is still.
Bye.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
You too.
Gosh, I gotta clean this place up.
Yeah, I cleaned the house earlier, and I was like, "Hey, kids, you want to help me clean?" And they're like, "No."
And that's not the approach that you should take. You say,
and I'm
"Hey,
like,
kids,
"Well, whose
you're gonna
phone card's
clean."
ready to be empty?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I just won't put your phone on in a couple days." Okay, Mom, what do you want us to do?
Gotta threaten them.
Yep, gotta threaten them.
When they're in elementary school, they want to help.
Yeah, exactly. They're cute about it too. And then when they get to that middle school age, hell no.
That's not cool.
Well, I told my son, he's 16 years old. When he's going to be 17 in July, he can sign up for the reserves. I hope he does that because he can still do that and still be in high school, and then go to a trading school or something. So I hope that's what he does, because I told him he's not going to be graduating school and just living off of mom and dad. Like, it's just not going to happen.
In the Air National Guard, they got caps. It's similar.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And it looks like a pretty good program. I helped them out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They came and played with our radios.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of volunteering around the community.
Right. Hey, AZ, good to see you.
Yeah, another thing he could get into if he's interested in aviation, look up your local chapter of the Civilian Air Patrol.
Okay.
They have programs that kind of go in line with the military.
That's CAPS.
Oh, okay.
I forgot the name. Thanks.
Yeah.
All I knew was CAPS. And they also have Starship or something like that. It's I know it starts with Star. I forget the name. Oh.
And then the Navy has the Sea Cadet program.
The what program?
Sea Cadets. It's kind of like early days for Navy ROTC.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
ROTC
is a good program
for younger kids that are thinking of getting into naval ROTC.
Yeah, I was in junior ROTC, and that's a good program.
When I was in the National Guard, we had a couple of girls from high school join us. Yeah, and during the summer they trained with us, and all the young guys were just hovering around them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, guys, you're a bunch of wolves. They're underage.
Crow goes, I was a space cadet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, hey, we got the Space Force now. Maybe we'll have space cadets.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they're trying to figure out a name for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should watch Starship Troopers.
I'm glad that Donald Trump and Mike Pence
What's the matter? You want to live forever?
Yeah.
That was an awesome movie.
I'm glad that they're going to start doing that again. Well, we got to protect our satellites, so.
Oops. I'm not going to step over. Oops.
Oh.
What did I knock over?
So today's the 18th. I think the following day, the 19th, he's got a Trump rally.
What the heck? Oh, battery.
I don't know where the Trump rallies are going to be held. I think Arizona and Colorado, I believe.
Arizona?
Yeah, I think he's coming to Arizona on the 19th. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me on that.
I might have to make a scheduled trip to Arizona.
Let me see. I'm going to look it up right now. The 20th is my birthday, so I wish I could do that. That would be cool, going to a Trump rally on your birthday. Yeah, the 19th, I was right. Phoenix, Arizona.
Sweet.
And then the following day is Colorado Springs, Colorado.
I think I'll have to stop at...
Wow, he's got another one on the 21st in Vegas. He's going to be busy.
Well, if he's at Colorado Springs, I wonder if he's going to be at the Air Force Academy.
Yeah. Because that's where he did last time. I remember that rally. Cool. And then he'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina on March 2nd.
Might have to stop in Tucson, pick up the kids.
Cool. I love Trump rallies.
The oldest likes Bernie. This will be interesting.
So that'll be cool. We got some Trump rallies coming up.
When I was at work earlier today, I'm up at the register helping my coworker ring up some people. And this guy come in and he's got two little kids, probably like 6 or 7 years old, boy and a girl. And kids were rather polite, but they were rather talkative. And the one little boy looks at us and he goes, "I wish everything in your store was free." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you think just like Bernie Sanders?" And his dad looks at me and he's like, "What?" Like,
yeah.
hey.
Oh, Bruce says, "I cannot believe that anybody in this country is seriously considering voting for Bernie Sanders," right? Well, I think the only reason why he appeals to the younger generation is because he keeps promising them all this stuff. You know?
And all the young people are conditioned by their communist professors and everything to lap that whole dogma up. Yep, battery dropped out.
Oh, did he? Maybe he just got booted.
Well, you probably hit the wrong button.
I have to pay attention to the chat right now. I think somebody's back with a new account. I wish Battery was in the chat, or I wish Wizard was here. Nothing is free. Someone, yeah, exactly. Someone ends up paying anyway, and that's exactly what would happen. Bernie Sanders makes all these promises, but then he doesn't say who's going to flip the bill, who's going to pay for the bill, or how much this is going to cost. Of course, he just says it just to get elected, and then once he gets elected, he ain't going to do shit. Ahem. 3 minutes ago, he had a heart attack.
No, 3 months ago.
Oh, 3 months ago. Sorry.
Yeah. Old news, Bill.
When is the Colorado? The Colorado Springs one is on the 20th, I believe. I just looked that up. Hold on, let me see if it's still there. I'm losing my mind. To be exactly, it is on the 20th of February. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Gotta block this troll on Twitter. Trolls are trying to get into my pro-life train I created. And the Phoenix one is the 19th. So
Yeah, I stay away from Twitter. I
Yeah.
have no interest in that. I have an account, but I haven't used it in probably 5 or 6 years. And the only reason I would go back onto it would be to track real-time news, in a major news event. Because it is a good source for breaking news, but other than that, I don't want, to read other people's retarded opinions.
Mm-hmm. I got text Wizard real quick. Are you Eastern time or are you Central time, or what time is it by you?
Me? Eastern. Same as you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't get in the Central time zone until you hit Indiana.
Right. Yep. Wish I could stream longer, guys, but if I didn't have to, get up early for appointment, I would definitely stay on longer.
Oh, I will be testing out StreamYard on my laptop later today to see if I can get the admin privileges to work. So if it does, we'll have another admin that can run the streams.
Oh, it won't be. All right, BRT. What is? I don't even know what that stands for, but okay. Oh boy. I rather have Wizard make all the decisions about who to ban and what, you know what I mean. Do you have the chat open, Canoe?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm trying to see if anything new on the White House page, but my phone's frozen.
Did you see the thing about the White House? They had to pull that photograph that they were touting of Air Force One down at Daytona. Did you see the photograph of Air Force One with a huge crowd in front of it?
Uh-huh.
Because apparently, the photograph, no one realized that it wasn't taken at the event there the other day. It was back from 2004.
All right, Wizard's on the chat.
All right.
Because I'm not involved. I wish people get that through their head. This is not my channel. Yeah, I don't know if the White House. I was looking for that one video that President Trump put on Twitter, and then it was that video where it kept showing him keep winning the re-election. I don't know if you saw that. That was really funny. Whoever created that video, then Donald Trump retweeted it, and then the media went crazy, acting like, this meme video was really true, really going to happen. It's like, come on now. It was a joke. Get over it. Thanks, James. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to end the stream, guys. Wizard, I don't know if well, I'm sure you're okay with that. I have to get up early, so we're going to end in about 5 minutes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Do you want to say something, Canoe? Because I've been talking the whole night here.
Keep up the good fight.
Yeah.
And if you're not involved with the drama, don't get yourself involved with the drama.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. I don't want it. And what I'm requesting is nobody bring it to my channel, because I work so very hard and I have very important people sometimes that are on my channel listening in, especially, like liveaction.org and the CEO and the president of that company. It's kind of hard for her to chat publicly because she is in the public eye. So I just ask out of respect, please do not cause drama on my channel. If anybody does or brings up what's going on with this situation, you will be blocked. And that's all I have to say. I have done nothing, and everyone just needs to stop creating the drama here, because Wizard's a good guy and everyone here, is a good people, and we just need to be respectful of that. So guys, I'm going to call it a good night. Thank you for all being here. Make sure you smash that like button, share the stream if you like, but make sure you keep an eye, click on that bell, and I guess that's good night.
Yeah, Wiz, I will call you sometime in the afternoon and let you know what the deal is with the laptop and all that.
Yep. Peace out, guys. God bless you.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
All right, guys. Good night, guys. And again, I apologize. I got to get up in a couple hours, and I don't want to be like snoring at the doctor's office. All right, guys. Good night. Good night, Tracy. I'm glad that you liked my stream. God bless you, sweetheart. All right.
Yeah. Night, Tracy. Night, Jack.
Good night, guys. Everybody, God bless you. May the good Lord keep you and bless you.